Hi there, yeah. Good afternoon. Welcome to EJTV. This is your host EJ in the heart of the north, the L to the double EDS, Leeds, third biggest city in the UK, heart of the north, hardest city in the north. In fact, hardest city in the UK. Fact. Anyway, but we're not talking about that. Right, this is my boxing podcast. My name's EJ. If you ever want to think, oh yeah, how come EJ knows so much about boxing, and you want to question my experience? Okay, my experience, yeah. My background's Muay Thai boxing, yeah. From the age of 18 to 22, I was 14-0, and I crushed my leg in a car accident before a British heavyweight title fight. I've got a pal of mine, good friend of mine, named Simon Chu, ex-world champion. Now, this guy's fought at Muay Thai at elite level, not just into clubs. And I'm talking elite level, Las Vegas level, elite level. He's coming on the show next week. Fact, guaranteed, booked in. Me and Simon are going to have a good natter, yeah, about boxing, all sorts of things. So, yeah, looking forward to that. It's going to be a good one. So, yeah, two things that I wanted to just sort of touch on today. Yeah, I've been waiting for all the news to come out, you see, and I don't like reporting on half stories and things like that. And I'd rather see more of a broader picture before I start analysing things and then putting my critique into place. So, Dillion juice out of his mind, Whyte with an H, Whyte, yeah? What can we say? Well, let's hear from Dillion himself.
Oh, man. Oh, I don't know, man. I was stitched up, man. I was stitched up. It's stitch up. It's a stitch up. This is one in a million, man. One in a million. Why are you asking me for, man? What are you asking me for? Ask Joshua. Ask Joshua. What are you asking me for, man? What are you asking me for? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. What are you asking me for, man? Second time, man. I'm in a one in a million. I'm in the health. Second time, one in a million. I mean, stitched up.
That's what Dillion Whyte has to say about it. He's been stitched up, apparently. Okay, now let's break this down. Yeah, I've broken this down to the analytical base. You can't get any more base than this. This is why Dillion Whyte chose to make that bad call that he's made. He is now, by the way, out of my top 5. I don't have any juice heads in my top 5. So, fortunately, Fury's now number 5. There's no one else to fill the spot, so at this moment in time. So, Fury, number 5, against my good judgment. But we'll touch on that shortly. Anyway, we're looking at Whyte at the minute, Dillion Whyte. Okay, right. First of all, Whyte's hatred to AJ, Anthony Joshua, runs deep. It runs effing deep. They hate each other. They hate each other. I've heard Whyte saying, "Oh yeah, I don't like him. He used to be a drug dealer, and that brings down communities. I'm all for my community. It brings down communities. And now he takes steroids and gets away with it, and all this kind of thing. I've heard him saying all this kind of thing. But who gets caught? Dillion, who gets caught? Who's got caught once already? Who's got caught twice now? And it's a fluke. It's a stitch-up. Mate, I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. And I've been rooting for you as well. Really rooting for you because I want the truth to come out. Either way, whether you're banned, whether you're suspended, whether you're whatever, I hear he's suspended now. You're no longer mandatory to Wilder. And you brought it all on yourself. You worked so hard, but in a way, I don't blame you because you're 600 days waiting, more than 600 days waiting for your shot. And Wilder is taking the piss and mugging you off to your face, calling you a peasant, yeah? Instead of giving you your mandatory shot, he picks Dominic Bumzeel, And then instead of giving you your mandatory shot, he picks a rematch with Dinosaur Tease because he's got a disabled daughter. And Deontay Wilder goes, oh, man, cock-a-doodle-doo. I just want to bless Ortiz, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. I just want to bless him, man, because he's got a disabled daughter like me, and I know the struggles in life, you know. So I want to bless him. What happened to blessing Dillion Whyte? Why not give him his title shot? He's only been waiting 2 years, you cock. Why don't you handle your business, Deontay Wilder, for once, you pussy? Yeah? How's that? Handle your business, mate. Fight somebody that can actually bang you. Fight someone who's got an inside game. You'll fight Fury and the other bums, but you won't fight anybody that's hungry. Fact. Everybody knows it. Yeah? Okay, moving on. I'm digressing a little bit, yeah? So this is the second time Whyte's been involved with drug allegations, yeah? He hates Joshua. He wants to be in a better position than Joshua. He wants to be more popular than Joshua. He wants what Joshua has, that popularity, that stardom, that superstardom, that Lucozade endorsements, the endorsements, the sponsorship deals, everything that comes with being a champion. Dillion Whyte wants that. He's jealous. He thinks the only way that he can get to that, he's had to go down a route, yeah, where AJ knocked him out, put him to sleep, yeah, and that's his only defeat. That's why he hates him. I'd hate him too. Well, I wouldn't hate him, but he beat him fair and square. Anyway, ask yourself though, yeah, before all this came out that Whyte was going to be suspended and lose his mandatory position, Wilder knew all this when he came to the UK recently. He knew all of it. He said categorically on GMTV, he is no longer my mandatory challenger. He knew already. So that makes me think, and I wouldn't put it past them, because, look, this is what we do know. Wilder doesn't want any parts of Anthony Joshua. He doesn't want any parts of Dillion Whyte. And he doesn't want any parts of Usyk. Or Povetkin, for that matter. Doesn't want any parts of him. Fact. It wouldn't surprise me. The WBC is so corrupt. And they, like I've said in my previous podcasts, he's holding on to that belt like it's a rubber dinghy. And if he loses that WBC belt, he's going to fade off into infinity. Have you ever seen Avengers Infinity War at the end where they just disappear? That's Deontay Wilder when he loses. He's just going to see forgotten about, going down in history as a great because you didn't beat anybody great. Tyson Fury isn't a great. He's shit. He is fucking dog shit. I don't care. You Fury cocksuckers, yeah? I think he's racist, me. I think you only like him because he's a white heavyweight, personally. I genuinely think that. I think you're racist bastards. I think you only like Tyson Fury so much because he's white. End of. You sucking off Fury at every opportunity. Yeah? It pisses me off. He hasn't beat anybody. He's got no inside game. When he throws a hook, it's like an orangutan in slow motion. Yeah? Unbelievable. He's nicknamed Pillow Fist for no. He's not nicknamed Pillow Fist for no reason. He's got nicknamed Pillow Fist because he's got no power. That's why Wilder's got no problems fighting him because he knows he's not going to get hurt. Yeah, simple. Adds up. It all adds up. So yeah, look, it wouldn't surprise me if Wilder, Finkel, and Al Gaiman, yeah, they've not wanted any parts of Whyte or any problems with him for quite some time. They've left him wait, mandatory 600 days, then fights Ortiz to rub insult into injury. It wouldn't surprise me if they paid off VADA to put something or show something up in his sample. That's another conspiracy theory. I'm starting that off because I don't put anything past the WBC, Frank Warren, Al Gaiman, any of them people. I don't put anything past them because this is what we do know, yeah? What happened when Pillow Fists had his last fight? Pillow Fist fought Tom Schwartz. What do we know? Yeah? He was number 58. Yeah? Frank Warren gave a brown envelope to the WBC to make him number 2. Yeah? So that's how corrupt the WBC is. Wilder didn't want to fight Whyte. He would have fought him by now. The fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter is that fight should have happened by now. The Joshua fight should have happened by now. But instead, we've got Ortiz too. Can't wait for that. Oh, watch it. Go to sleep. We've got Ortiz too, and I'm absolutely staggered at Fury's next opponent that's been announced. Wow. Let's just finish up on this Whyte thing. So again, Wilder needs to stop talking and dissing Whyte, as he's been ducking him for 2 fucking years. I mean, what does the guy need to do to get a shot? He's already mandatory. And then they say, go fight Oscar Rivas. It's a piss take, man. It's a piss take. Everybody knows it. Oh, Wilder knows it. WBC knows it. Taking the piss out of that man. They've driven him, and also his jealousy and hatred to Joshua, to take PEDs, to have to get through the fight with Rivas, to get his hands on sweet-smelling wild chicken legs. Wilder. So I'm going to leave that one on that one, yeah? But unfortunately, Dillion's made a very, very, very critical judgment call with his career. And, you know, if you're suspended for a couple of years, you lost a lot of million quid there, mate. It's a lot of mils you've lost there. So I hope that's not the case. I really hope that you prove yourself innocent and you get a piece of that Alabama pussy, yeah, because he needs to fight somebody. I'm sick of seeing him in with bums. I'm sick of seeing him fight bums. It's getting boring. You wonder why he doesn't get any pay-per-view sales. Boring. That's why they're boring. Okay, moving me on swiftly. Tyson Fury has announced his next opponent will be Charles Martin. In 2016, Fury said, Anthony Joshua, and I quote, needs a miracle to beat Charles Martin. That's a quote. AJ needs a miracle to beat Charles Martin. Well, we all know what happened in that fight. AJ stopped Charles Martin in the second round with 2 right hands. And Charles Martin did not get up and did not want any more problems in that fight. He just wanted his paycheck and wanted a flight home. Yeah, so that was 3 years ago, I might add. Yeah. So basically, Fury's next opponent is AJ's. You know what they call it when vultures have been pecking at a wildebeest or something, and then they've left it and they don't want it anymore. Fury's going for AJ's scraps. Why does he fight anybody credible? Why? Come on, Fury cocksuckers, tell me why your boy don't fight anybody he don't fight anybody special. Why? He got a shit marginal victory over Klitschko, and everyone thinks he's a boxing god. He's a fucking div. I don't hate him. He's entertaining. Has he got a good outside game? Yes. Has he got a good inside game? Absolutely not. Has he got a good chin? Not really. Can he switch? Yes. Is he good technically? Yes. Is he good at running around the ring? Yes. Running away from people? Yes. Great at that. Has he got a world-class flicky-ass jab that doesn't hurt? Yes. All them things you can suck him off for. But one thing I will not have here is him fighting shot-up guys, yeah? Why does he need? I mean, look, I'm just going to read through this. I mean, this is according to Boxing News. I've got this as well. Boxing News yesterday, who usually suck Fury off to the max, yeah? They've even said, if the lineal heavyweight championship was actually a belt, there will be calls for Fury to be stripped if he fights Charles Martin in September. Joshua stopped Martin with 2 right hands in 2 rounds 3 years ago. So what does beating another bum do for Fury's resume or his big lineal champion? And what's he on about? Anyway, I said on my first podcast, this is what Fury was going to do. Sit in America, fight bums, fight Wilder another 2-3 times because they've got a little dancing partner, yeah? He's got a dancing partner there in America. So he's going to fight a few more bums, fight Wilder a few more times, then retire. gravy training it out. He's just gravy training it out in the States. Fair play to him. If he can earn it, get it. Do you know what I mean? But he's being a pussyhole. I know he's a travelling man, but I didn't think he fucking moved to America just so he can dodge all the fucking British fighters. You know what I mean? So you fight all the American bums now. Or, do you know what I mean? Schwartz, ranked 58, and Charles Martin, I don't even know if he's ranked anymore. But he'll probably give you a better fight than Schwartz anyway. Well, what other notes have I made? It's like ESPN are trying to make Wilder Fury some sort of Ali versus Foreman or Frazier type rivalry. Try to make a 3-fight thing out of it. Nobody gives a shit about who really wins and who really won. I think Wilder won the first fight. But all the Fury's cocksuckers will say that Fury won it. But how did he win it? He got knocked down. He had the eyes slot machine to the back of his head. He was in the sleeping with the in Marshmallow Land on the canvas for about. He had a 20 count. I know that. Yeah, I've never seen anybody get a 20 count like that. Lucky. Or it's fixed. Well, I don't know. So yeah, he doesn't want any piece of Joshua, Whyte, Dubois, Usyk. He's got zero power. Anybody that'll get in the ring with Fury, yeah, they'll ride a few of his jabs and they'll think, hold on a minute, this guy's got no power. I'm just going to stick it on him. Yeah, I'm just going to stick it on him. And that's when Fury's in trouble. If you get somebody that has got a great inside game that can get inside Fury, you're going to KO him. It's as simple as that. That's why he's in America. That's why I don't know problems with them 3 guys I just mentioned. So we're going to go on and go on and go on. Let me know your thoughts below, guys. Let me know what you think about Fury versus Charles Martin. Good, it's a right fight that for you, Fury. You're really going to improve. Honestly, it's going to do so much for your profile. Everyone's going to rate you so much higher for beating him. Unbelievable. And what do you think to Dillion Whyte's drugs testing suspension? So 2 things. Who wants to see Fury versus Charles Martin? Who wants to see Whyte get suspended? Who wants to see him be cleared? Who wants to see him fight Wilder? Who wants to see him get the shot that he deserves? Who wants to see these things, yeah? Because I don't want to see Fury versus Martin. I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see Wilder Ortiz, but we're gonna have to. You know what I mean? And if oh man, oh my Snickers deal, oh man, my speed, my combinations, my tortilla, my speed, I've got the hands of God. All AJ can do is run. He's just a robot. Well, if he's such a robot and you give him such a battering in New York, you battered him so much in New York and he's such a robot, why don't you come to Wembley and do it again? Why don't you come to Wembley and do it again? If he's such a robot and so stiff, yeah, why don't you come to Wembley and knock him all over the ring again? Big man, champ, Ruiz, the champ, Snickers champ. That's the only champ he is, the champ of Snickers, yeah? That is the only champ he is, a Snickers pie eating, Snickers eating competition champ. That's all he is. It's all he ever will be. Fact, no doubt. Anyway. So yeah, if you knocked out, if AJ's a robot, is the UK Ivan Drago, everything you American cats are saying, why doesn't he come to the UK? And if it's so easy, come to the UK and do it in London. Come on, you Ruiz. Where's your balls now? Where's God with you now? My speed, my combinations, my Snickers. Where are you now? Why aren't you signed the rematch clause? Why won't you come to the UK? If AJ's a robot and no good at boxing and all he can do is run, why don't you come to the UK and fucking show everybody, mate? Have that. EJ over and out. Let me know your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. EJ over and out.